Hello, Mrs. Smith. Do you have some time right now? I'm really sorry to bother you, but there's something that I would like to discuss with you.
I have a bit of time, I guess. What did you want to talk about? Make it quick, I don't have all day.
I heard that you went shopping today with Anna, my brother-in-law's wife. I was wondering why you didn't invite me to come as well.
That's what you want to talk to me about. I really don't want to have to waste my time explaining it to you.
I heard that you took Anna shopping last month and the month before that as well. Would you be able to tell me why I'm never invited to go and shop with you guys?
There is no meaning behind it. It's just a coincidence. We both happened to be free on the same day.
Well, I always feel very left out. If I did something to upset you, would you be able to tell me what it is? In fact, I always feel like there's a wall between you and me. Do you not like me or something?
You did nothing wrong. Although you're starting to annoy me right now. Why are you being so persistent about this? You're just overthinking everything.
I'm being persistent because it feels like you're constantly avoiding me. I would like to fix things between us if possible. You're my mother-in-law after all. I'm sorry if I'm being annoying. I just want to do my best to get along with you.
Fine. I guess I'll tell you what you're doing wrong then. You better leave me alone once I tell you.
Thank you so much. I would appreciate it if you could tell me why you've been treating me like this.
There's actually many reasons why I dislike you, Katie. In fact, there's too many to list out individually. First of all, I hate your arrogance. You act like you can do absolutely everything by yourself. You boast about your skills all the time. You always act like you're the absolute best at everything. It really gets on my nerves when you do that.
Wait, really? I don't recall ever acting arrogantly at all. Nobody has said this about me in the past before. I don't even like being the center of attention, so I try my best not to stand out.
Actually, there's been many times when you've been arrogant and boastful. When we had a large family dinner with all our family and relatives the other day, you cooked and prepared dinner for everybody. You were trying to prove that you could cook better than me. You had to show off in front of everyone.
Wait, that wasn't my intention at all. All I did was make some simple dishes. I cooked all the food for that dinner to help you out. You looked very tired and overwhelmed having to cook for everyone. I thought it would be a lot of work for you to do it all by yourself, and that's why I helped out.
Yeah, whatever. Everyone at the dinner was saying how amazing your cooking skills were. You were only doing it to take all of the attention from me. I was really annoyed that you cooked all the food instead of me. You should have left the cooking to me. You took the entire spotlight away from me by cooking all the food. I didn't even ask you to do any of it. I wanted to be the one that got praised by everyone.
I'm sorry, I had no idea. I really didn't have any bad intentions toward you. I only cooked because I wanted to be helpful to you. I had no idea you thought about it this way. I'm so sorry.
I can't believe you took that opportunity away from me. I bet you the entire family thinks that you're a better cook than me now. I've been cooking so many times ever since I got married, a long time ago. There's no way that you're better than me.
I'm really sorry about that then. There's no way that I can cook better than you. I love all the dishes that you cook. I promise that I'll never take the spotlight away from you ever again. I'll try to avoid being the center of attention next time. Please tell me the next time if I start to get on your nerves.
On the other hand, Keith's wife, Anna, always helps me out, in a good way. She's the complete opposite of you. She only helps out a little bit so that I'm the one mainly making the dinner. She would wash all the dishes for me while I do the cooking. That's what helping me means. I can't believe that the wives of my two sons are so different. It's pretty obvious why I always take Anna out shopping and not you. I wish Alex chose someone more like Anna as his wife.
Please don't say that to me. I really am doing my best to get along with you. I'm really, really sorry that I wasn't able to think about your feelings at all.
There are so many more reasons why I hate you. I also don't like you because you hardly ever visit me with Alex. I want to see my son from time to time, you know. I don't even remember the last time the two of you visited. I don't like the fact that you take away all of Alex's free time.
Well, there's a good reason for that. Alex is very busy with his job right now. We would love to visit you more often, but we're both really busy. We've been talking about visiting you soon, though. It's just difficult to schedule right now with the amount of work that we have.
Keith and Anna visit me very often. They both work, but they don't seem to have a problem coming to see me.
I think that's because Keith is a freelance worker. He has a little more flexibility with his schedule. Alex works a full-time job, so it's a little different. He has to go to his office every day. We also live pretty far away from you, so it's not easy for us to come and see you. Keith and Anna live close to you, and that's why they can come over so often.
You really need to stop making so many excuses. That's all you ever do. It's also another reason why I hate you. It's your job to make him visit me from time to time. You need to schedule and make the time to come and see me. You're such a failure of a wife. I'm getting annoyed just having to explain all this to you. Why can't you figure out any of this yourself? It's not that hard to understand, is it?
I'm really sorry. I'll do my best to visit you with Alex sometime in the close future. I'll also try to improve my time management and scheduling skills. It's my fault that we aren't able to visit you so often.
You better not force Alex to come and visit me, though. If you force him to come and see me, he's not going to want to see me much in the future. You have to make him want to come and visit me. That's your job. I also want Alex to be in a good mood when he comes to see me. Make sure that he is well rested before coming.
Okay, I'll do my best to make sure that he comes to visit you in a good mood.
Do you finally understand why I hate you so much? I could keep going if you want. Right now, I have no intention of getting along well with you. I don't even want to see your face right now. You better do your best to improve as a wife. Otherwise, I'm going to start hating you even more.
I'm really, really sorry that I'm such a failure. I'll do my best to try and impress you from now on.
The reason our relationship is so bad is all your fault. You really need to think about your duty as a wife. There are so many things that you need to improve on.
I'm really sorry.
Is apologizing all you can do? Back in the day, my mother-in-law would have cut ties with me already if I acted how you do. You should really be glad that I'm such a kind and forgiving person. You better be grateful for me. I hope that you can change your attitude toward me in the future.
Yes, I will do my best to improve myself. I'm so sorry for being such a failure of a wife to your son. I heard that Nina is going to get married. I'm really, really happy that my sister-in-law is getting married. You must be really happy too, Mrs. Smith.
Oh, so you heard about it too. I'm glad that my daughter is finally getting married. Nina managed to find a wonderful man to get married to. I'm very, very proud of her. Her husband-to-be works for a very famous company and has a great income. She's going to have no problem quitting her job and becoming a housewife.
I see. I didn't know about that. I'm glad she met a good person. She must have found such a great partner because she's so friendly and beautiful.
Katie, this is why you're such a huge disappointment. I can't believe that you would say that.
Wait, what? I'm sorry. What did I do wrong this time? Is it something I just said? I'm sorry, but I really have no idea what I did to upset you.
You just complimented Nina, and not me. You should be giving me more credit. Nina managed to find a great husband thanks to me. I was the one that raised her into the wonderful woman she currently is. If it weren't for me being such a great mom, she never would have been able to get married.
Of course, I'm sorry that I didn't credit you at all. I really didn't think of it like that. I'm sorry, I'm not smart enough to think like you do. I really think that she's getting married because of the way you raised her. You must have been such an amazing mom.
Oh, it's way too late to be saying that now. It doesn't mean anything if you say it after I tell you to. I know that you don't really mean it from the bottom of your heart. This is just another reason why I hate you so much. You really are just a huge failure of a wife.
I'm really sorry that I upset you again. I had no intention of offending you at all.
You always say that, but never improve your actions. I'm starting to think that you're not actually sorry at all.
It's not like that. I really am apologizing to you every time I say sorry. It's also true that I'm really happy that Nina's getting married. I'm sure that she's going to look very beautiful in a wedding dress.
Why are you stating something so obvious? Of course she's going to look beautiful. She is my daughter, after all. I looked absolutely stunning in my wedding dress. I can't wait for her wedding day now. She's my precious, precious daughter. I'm only going to get one opportunity to see my daughter in a wedding dress.
I'm looking forward to it too. I think the day of the wedding is the most important day for most girls.
Did you just say that you're looking forward to it? Why do you keep on talking about Nina's wedding? I'm sorry, but are you planning to attend her wedding or something?
Wait, what? Of course I was planning on attending. I thought it was kind of a given, considering that she is my sister-in-law. I also get along really well with her. Also, if Alex is attending, I should also be attending as his wife. I see no reason why I shouldn't be attending at all.
Oh my God! Are you serious? You were planning to attend? How dumb are you? You should try using your brain to think more often. There's no way it's okay for you to come. I'm not going to allow you to come.
Wait, what? I'm not going to be able to attend? Would you be able to tell me why at least? I think it would be a little weird to exclude me from her wedding. She even told me that she was looking forward to seeing me there.
Nothing would be weird about it if you weren't there. I doubt anyone would even notice. Nina was only telling you that because she's such a kind girl. I personally don't want you to come to her wedding at all. You would ruin the day for me.
Is there a reason for you not wanting me to come? I really don't understand how I would ruin the day for you. I was really looking forward to going to her wedding.
Do you really need to ask me the reason why? It's kind of obvious, isn't it? I don't want you to come because I hate you. I don't want to have to see your face on such a wonderful day. Just seeing your face ruins my day. You shouldn't have to ask me why you can't attend this wedding. You really need to learn to use your brain. Think for yourself.
I'm sorry, I guess. I'm still a little shocked to hear this. The reason that you don't want me to come is because you hate me. I think that Nina would be happier if all of her relatives attended her wedding. I was planning to get her a nice wedding gift too. Would you please give me permission to attend her wedding? I promise I won't do anything to ruin her special day. I can stay away from you if that makes you feel better.
You would ruin the day just by showing up. Stop trying to make an excuse for yourself to come. I already told you so many times that I don't want you coming. If you decide to attend, I am not going to go. I really don't want to have to see you.
Wait, no, that definitely cannot happen. You're her mom. You really have to attend. I'm sure Nina would be very sad if you chose not to attend.
She's going to be very, very sad if I don't attend. You know what that means then, right? You're not allowed to attend. Is that clear now? Don't bother asking me about this again. I am not changing my mind about it.
Are you serious about this? You're not going to change your mind at all.
I just told you that I am definitely not going to be changing my mind. I don't even want to breathe the same air as you. Please stay away from me.
Okay, I understand now. I get that you don't like me. I'll try not to come near you ever again.
That's good to hear. Will you promise me that you won't attend the wedding then?
Yes, I promise. I think it would be much worse if you decide not to attend. If only one of us can go to her wedding, I should be the one that doesn't go.
I'm glad that you finally understand. I wish I didn't have to explain this all to you in the first place. What a waste of time.
I'm sorry that I even tried to attend the wedding. I'm also very sorry for wasting your precious time. I'll do my best not to upset you in the future.
What the hell is going on? Explain everything to me right now. Why is Alex not at the wedding venue yet? The wedding ceremony is going to start soon.
So you've noticed that he hasn't turned up. I didn't think you would realize so fast. Great observation, Mrs. Smith.
Why are you talking to me like this? Stop being so arrogant. Hurry up and tell me what's happening. I need an explanation right now. I want Alex to be here before the wedding ceremony starts.
Is this really the attitude you should be taking when you're asking me for an explanation? I can just ignore you if you want.
How dare you talk to me like that? Who do you think you're talking to?
Well, I'm talking to you, aren't I?
Stop being sarcastic with me. Just tell me what's happening. If you don't tell me, I'm going to cut ties with you completely.
Actually, I wouldn't mind that at all. I don't think that we're ever going to get along anyway. We may as well cut ties with each other so we don't have to talk to each other anymore.
Wait, what? How dare you say that to me? Do you even understand what I just said to you? I told you I'm going to cut ties with you. That means you're never going to be able to see or talk to me ever again.
Yes, I know what cutting ties means. I'm not dumb, you know. I really think that it would be the best for me to cut ties with you.
This is why I hate you so much. You try to act like you're so smart. You should have just apologized to me and begged for forgiveness. That is what a good wife would have done.
Will you shut up for once? I hate being told what to do by you. You dislike and complain about everything that I do. I'm tired of being ordered around and being treated like a slave by you. I've had enough. I'm not going to apologize to you anymore.
Oh my God, you're just unbelievable. You really need to show me so much more respect. I am not going to forgive you for this. Did you really think that this was an acceptable way to talk to me?
Actually, I think it is acceptable considering the way you treated me in the past. I've had to endure insult after insult from you. You hated me for no good reason. You never even gave me a chance. I realize that you're going to continue hating me no matter what I do. I'm never going to be able to get along with you. I give up.
Why are you giving up already? You're such a weak woman. Just another reason why I hate you. Would you please just tell me why Alex isn't here yet?
I guess I can tell you because you said please to me. Alex isn't going to be attending the wedding because you're attending...
Wait, what? You're not telling the truth. Alex and I get along very well. He should be really looking forward to seeing me at this wedding. Why would he not attend because I'm attending? It doesn't make any sense.
It's probably because I told him the way you've been treating me for all these years. I couldn't take your abuse and insults anymore. That's why I discussed what I should do with Alex.
How could you do such a thing? The conversations that we had should have been kept between us. How dare you tell other people about it? We could have sorted it all out between us if you weren't happy. Why did you have to get Alex involved?
I didn't think that we would be able to solve it by talking to each other. That's why I decided to tell him about it. It sounds like you knew that you would be in trouble if I told him. Why were you so mean to me if you knew what you were doing to me was unacceptable?
Well, that's because...
Alex is very angry at you right now. He's saying that he never wants to see or talk to you again.
Wait, what? You're just making this all up to scare me.
I am not making anything up. He deeply apologized to me for not being able to notice how I was being treated by you. He also told me that I no longer have to listen to what you say to me. He told me that I could ignore you if I wanted to. That's why I'm not scared. Even if you threaten to cut ties with me, you can go ahead with it if you really want.
Wait, please, hold on a minute. Let me apologize to you. I admit that I went too far earlier. I don't want to cut ties with you. I really am sorry about that.
Wow, I'm really surprised. I didn't know that you knew how to apologize. That's the first time I ever heard you say sorry.
Well, I have no other choice. You're not going to forgive me if I don't say sorry to you?
Do you really think I'm going to forgive you just for apologizing to me?
Isn't that how it works? You have to forgive me for everything now that I've said sorry.
It doesn't quite work like that. I also know that you don't actually feel sorry at all. I've apologized to you hundreds of times in the past. You never forgave me a single time. Also, I never did anything to you that deserved an apology in the first place.
Okay, fine. I admit that I made you apologize for some things that weren't your fault. I promise that I'll treat you better from now on. Would you please just forgive me now?
Sorry, but I'm not going to forgive you.
Oh my God! Why are you being so difficult? I already apologized to you.
So what? It's way too late for you to apologize to me now. I have no intention of trying to get along with you anymore. I actually feel so happy right now knowing that I no longer have to be abused by you. I don't have to see or talk to you anymore. I think that my mental health is going to be so much better now that you're not going to be part of my life.
Please don't say that to me. I promise that I won't say anything to upset you anymore. I promise that we're going to get along really well from now on. I'll even take you shopping with me if you really want. We can go together for lunch, too. I know a lot of places that make really good food.
I think I'd rather go with my friends, actually. I would feel so much more at ease with them. You also need to be prepared to cut ties with Alex, too. I don't think he has any intention of ever forgiving you.
Wait, please, hold on. We need to talk about this more. I am not going to accept this. Kitty, why aren't you replying to me?
Hello, Mrs. Smith. I hope you've been doing well. There is something that I want to tell you.
Katie, is this really you? You finally decided to reply to me. Have you finally decided to forgive me? It took you long enough.
Unfortunately, that isn't why I decided to contact you. I have no intention of forgiving you.
What? Then why did you even bother contacting me?
I thought that you should hear the reason behind all of this. You must be pretty confused.
The reason behind what? I have no idea what you're talking about.
I'm talking about you and Keith. I heard that you guys aren't getting along so well recently. He isn't talking to you anymore, right?
Wait, why do you know about that? I never told you about this at all. Do you know why he's acting like this? I think that he really hates me for some reason. I really don't understand why. If you know the reason, would you tell me what it is?
So, it's just as I had thought. It seems like you don't know the reason at all.
That must mean you know something about it. Keith won't tell me anything at all anymore. He suddenly told me that he hates me and that he wants to cut ties with me. I have absolutely no idea why he would say that to me. I would never do anything to upset my own children.
You're probably not going to figure this out for yourself. I guess I'll tell you the reason in Keith's place.
Yes, please tell me. Tell me the reason why he suddenly changed his attitude toward me so much. We were getting along so well till recently. I have no idea what I did to upset him.
You know that Keith recently started up his own company, right? Well, my father gave him a lot of advice and help in the process of starting up his company. My father has a lot of experience as he has helped start up many companies in the past. He also has a lot of useful connections with other CEOs that have built up their own companies.
Why are you talking about your father all of a sudden? That's not what I want to hear an explanation about.
Would you please just calm down and let me finish talking? All of this is connected to the reason why Keith isn't talking to you anymore.
All of this is connected?
Yes, it is. Please listen to what I have to say. I recently had a chance to talk with my father. He asked me how I was doing, so I told him about the way you treated me.
Wait, what? Why would you do that?
The conversation just happened to flow that way. I was talking about how I was unable to attend Nina's wedding. He asked me the reason why I couldn't attend, and that's when I told him about you.
I see.
My father became really mad after I talked to him about it. He ended up telling Keith about it when they had a meeting about work. Keith was very disappointed in you when he heard about it. That's why he suddenly started hating you.
I can't believe it. This is all your fault then. If you hadn't have spread rumors about me, then none of this would have happened.
I didn't spread any rumors. I just told them the truth about what happened.
Did you really have to go out of your way to tell everyone about this, though?
I didn't go out of my way to tell anyone about it. I just told my dad about how I was doing. You just happened to come up in conversation. My dad was the one who talked about it to Keith. I had nothing to do with that. If you'd like to talk to my dad directly, then I can send him a message. You should be complaining to him and not me.
Wait, no. I don't need to talk to him. Don't tell him I said anything. I don't want anyone else to know about how I treated you.
Okay, I won't tell my dad anything.
Thanks for telling me the reason why Keith's been ignoring me. I understand what's happening now. I'm really upset now. Both my sons are really angry with me and that I'm no longer able to contact either of them. I have no idea what to do to make them forgive me. Please help me out.
It must be pretty upsetting to have two of your children absolutely despise you. Unfortunately for you, it might not just be the two of them in the near future.
What do you mean by that?
I think that Keith is planning on telling Nina about how you treated me in the past. I think that Nina might react the same way as Keith and Alex when he hears about what you did to me. She might cut ties with you as well pretty soon. If that happens, you won't be able to contact any of your children.
Wait, what? Nina as well? Oh, that can't happen to me. I don't want to be ignored by all three of my children. They're the most important people in the world to me. Please don't make them all hate me. I think I've been punished enough for what I did to you. I really love Nina. Don't make her turn on me.
Unfortunately, that's not for me to decide at all. I'm not going to force Nina to do anything to you. It's up to Nina to decide for herself. She can decide how to react to the news and how to interact with you in the future.
Katie, please listen to me. I have a favor to ask you. I'm really sorry for everything that I said and did to you in the past. Would you please forgive me now? I want to be able to get along with you now. I think that we could fix our relationship.
You only want to get along with me so that you can fix your relationship with your children, right? I know how you really feel about me already.
That's not the only reason. I've changed how I feel about you. I really do want to get along with you as well now. I really mean it.
Even if you're telling me the truth, I have no intention of trying to fix our relationship. What you did to me in the past can't be erased. I get really upset just thinking about how you treated me back then. I only decided to contact you to let you know about Keith. I had no intention of forgiving you at all.
Please don't be like that. I will do anything that you want me to do if you'll forgive me. Please tell me how to make things right. I want you to think about this very carefully.
Did you really just say that you'd do anything? I guess I could forgive you under one condition.
Wait, really? You're going to forgive me? Oh, thank you so much. I'm really happy that you decided to change your mind. What's the condition that you have?
Let me treat you the way you treated me for the next 3 months. I get to abuse you and insult you as much as I want. All you're allowed to do is apologize, like I was doing to you. You're not allowed to talk back to me at all. If you can handle that for 3 entire months, then I'll think about forgiving you.
I don't think I can handle that.
See? You wouldn't like that, would you? Well, that's what you've been doing to me ever since I got married to Alex. Do you finally understand how I felt for all these years?
I'm really sorry. I had no idea you were in a situation like that. I regret the way I treated you so much. Let's try to get along now. I promise that I'll treat you so much better from now on.
I already told you that I have no intention of forgiving you or getting along with you. You really are being persistent.
Please, don't abandon me like this. My husband has already passed away years ago. I'm going to be completely alone if all my children cut ties with me. I have no idea how I would be able to live all by myself. Please, don't steal all my children away from me. I really love them all. They're the most important people in the world to me.
Well, it's unfortunate that they probably don't think the same way about you.
Fine. I'll let you abuse me and insult me all you want for the next 3 months. Then you'll forgive me, right?
Actually, I don't want to do that at all. If I insult you and abuse you, that would mean I would have to swoop down to the same level as you. I'm not that kind of person.
What? You told me that you would forgive me.
I changed my mind, actually. You should pray that Nina doesn't decide to cut ties with you. If she does, you really are going to be completely alone. Best of luck living a lonely life all by yourself. Keith decided to invite Nina out to lunch so that he could talk about the way their mom had treated me. Nina had known something was a little off ever since me and Alex had not attended her wedding. When she found out about how her mom had excluded me from her wedding, she became furious. Mrs. Smith ended up with all 3 of her children cutting ties with her completely. She was very lonely and was completely alone. She ended up getting drunk every day and became addicted to gambling. She would be seen entering the casino every day. I think that she couldn't stand sitting around in her empty home by herself every day. After a little while, she had spent all of her savings and she became in debt. She had to start working a part-time job just so that she could pay off all the money that she borrowed. On the other hand, I am doing so much better these days. I think that I was on the brink of depression having to deal with all the abuse from Mrs. Smith. Now that she is no longer part of my life, I feel very free and at ease. Both me and Alex get along very well with Keith's family and Nina's family. We regularly gather up and have dinner together these days. I really wish that I had discussed things with Alex a lot earlier. That's the only regret that I have about all this. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, please consider subscribing and pressing the like button.